Alrighty, hello, hi, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, morning, lunch, whatever it is. Today we're playing yet another Nancy Drew game. It's gonna be the final scene, number 5 in the series of Nancy Drew games. I have no idea what this one's about. I don't remember at all, so let's jump right into it. New game.
Remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century. And now, in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks.
Snack sounds good.
That sounds like Maya. Help! Nancy!
We're being thrown right into it. Wonderful. Jesus. And she's just not here, I guess. Wait.
It's locked.
Oh. Phone. Where? Where is a phone? Am I blind? Let's see. Oh.
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Jeez, what an interesting start. Like, straight into the drama. Let's pick up the phone again, I
You'll
guess.
never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello?
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are. She's a reporter and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
Excitement? That's... Yeah, I guess that's excitement.
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
What's your name, dear? I love how he's talking.
My name is Nancy Drew. Maya Wynn is my friend, and she's gone. I was out in the hall when I heard her scream. I don't know how they could have taken her.
Disappeared from the men's dressing room? What makes you think she was taken?
I just received a threatening call saying if I don't stop the theater demolition, I'll never see her again.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Hey, you.
Holy.
No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I heard Maya scream. When I got here, she was gone, vanished. And then I got a creepy phone call from the kidnapper.
But where could they have taken her? What did they say?
It's something to do with the demolition of the theater. The voice said, if they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
Those stinking radicals.
What radicals?
They're the ones who are flipping out over saving this theater. Nicholas Falcone and his tree hugger pals.
She may still be in the building. We've got to search this place from top to bottom.
Roger.
Wait, let's take a look around. Finally, I was like, oh my god, there's so much happening. Let me take a look at everything first. Oh, there it is. Okay. A lot of random stuff in here. We've got a magic wand, I guess. Might need a hat. Okay. Oh. I guess I opened something. Let's see. Is that open now? Yes. Okay. Let me check the desk real quick first.
It's locked.
Right. I forgot. Okay. Let's see where this goes. The snake was here. It's an interesting way to write was. Cuts? K and T? Imagine being in this hallway and making out with someone. More secret passage.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here?
I can hear that you're on the phone for some weird reason.
My friend's been kidnapped.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star, so don't tell me about problems.
But this is an emergency.
I said scram.
Oh. But I need to search your room. Okay, wait. That's where we came from. Maybe there's something up top. Nope. There are so many things everywhere. Like, what hoarder lives here? It looks like there's... Yes, there we go. Still don't know what I'm supposed to look at here, though. Ooh. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, let me bother you again.
This call's priority. Try me later.
Sure. Let's go. More doors. Love that. No, it's another maze. No, please no. I'm gonna have such a hard time trying to get through all of this. Down. Oh, okay. Gonna have to move this thing, I guess. More phone. Cool. I can go here. Cool. Okay, there's one more way there. Oh, so many ways to go. Okay, that's the men's dressing room. That's where we were. With the secret passage. And then here's another door. More hallway. Okay, so I suppose this goes around. Yep. Okay. Can't really do anything here. Look at that. Jake Shorewood, Nebraska. 1943. Lori, Bryn, and Tatsaki? Wonderful city. Oh, King Liam. The Royal Palladium Theatre. Magdalena Applewhite's. Brigadane. More Brigadane. The musical. Woolly Hammer. Play on. That looks like something I would join. 1925? Hell yeah. Oh. James? Jehoshaphat Thompson? Born in Hannibal, Missouri, Thompson was the fifth son of Jasper Jiminy Thompson and Mary Telly Monroe. While the four older sons followed in their father's footsteps, serving their community as large animal veterinarians, James was a born entrepreneur and showman. At the age of 6, he was already selling tickets to local boys to see one of his older brothers birthing a calf. JJ could attract an audience to almost any. At the age of 18, he moved to St. Louis to make it big. By the age of 34, he had designed and built the Royal Palladium Theatre, with grand ambitions to make this theatre one of the foremost venues in the country for magic. He had the stage specially built to attract and accommodate the masters Frank Chappell, Dizzy Noshun, Rufus Smoke and Mirrors Brown, Sagat the Magnificent, and the greatest of them all, Harry Houdini. Over the course of Thompson's lifetime, the Royal Palladium became world-renowned. After his death, his children carried on the entertainment tradition, and the theatre remains in the Thompson name to this day. Interesting. There he is, our boy JJ. Okay, what's next? Oh, cool. It's like the entrance hall. Oh, I love such old buildings. Oh, interesting. City garbage. You think we're gonna have to call them? Did I? I didn't do it. He does always have the same number.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
Cool. Bess, my girl. Where are you at?
Hello? Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
Not yet. I guess I've been a little stunned.
Well, snap out of it, Nancy. Calling the police is a no-brainer.
I know.
Okay, there we go. We gotta call the police, I guess.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. and I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
Maya, last name Nguyen.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps their captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
I'm not sure that's actually true with the 24 hours. As far as I know, that's not quite the case. More phone. Interesting.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
What's that supposed to mean?
Aren't you here to worship at the screen of Brady Armstrong?
I came to see the premiere, if that's what you're asking. That doesn't make me a worshiper.
You are what you consume, and that movie's nothing but processed cheese. Every ticket sold is a vote for corporate cannibalism. And nobody cares now, but one day, abracadabra, we're gonna wake up in the United States of Generica. Who are you, and what's with the doom and gloom?
I'm Nancy Drew. I was just on the phone with the police.
What are you calling them for? A little taste of your tax dollars going bad?
You have problems with the police?
It's more like they have a problem with me.
No shit, Sherlock.
What kind of problem?
Haven't you heard? The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak. But all that can wait. It's obvious you got a situation, so what's up?
My friend's been kidnapped. I've got to start searching this place.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
The phone call was awful. They want the demolition stopped.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Excuse me? We're talking about a girl's life here.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
Oh, so this is just a pretend kidnapping. I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
How do you know?
I'm not about to take that chance.
Fight the power.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how sus is he? I would say about an 8 at the moment. Oh. Oh, one of these. Wait, what the... Oh. Oh no. Okay, let me try this. Oof. Holy. Okay, let me... There we go. Got a coin. Got a... What is it, a cog? Looks like there's something there. That's because there is. Let's take a look here. Everything's out of service. I guess that's why it's getting demolished, because there is literally nobody taking care of this place. I can't. Can I go up? Yeah. Right, I think that's like the camera room. Or not. It's the balcony. Balcony. Oh, look. Oh, it's right here.
This one's missing. This one's missing.
Is it this?
This one's
No.
missing.
But it looks similar. Okay, this side. These are fine. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, let me check on the other side. There's probably something there. Yep, there it is.
I can't quite reach.
Why do you have to give me such hard choices? Let's check this place first. Oof. Oh, you get to the hallway here, okay. Popcorn. Okay, this is backstage here. Yeah. Okay, can I like go back here, please? No? Thank you. Oh!
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Said it. Okay, let me try this again, but without turning back. That looks like something.
Ick.
Now take a guess, where are we gonna go with this? Now we can reach it. Ew. I don't like the pink stain on it. Let's check out the hallway from this side as well. You know, like our friend is missing. Let's take our sweet time looking at all the posters, you know, like snooping in every single corner, picking up gum from like a chair. The Royal Palladium presents The Genius of Escape. Harry Houdini is challenged by J.J. Thompson. Witness a once-in-a-lifetime event right here in St. Louis as the masterful Houdini is plunged into the watery grave and faces the most impossible escape of his career. For the cash reward of 50,000. That is a lot of money for 1925. Special attractions. Oh god, the Magnificent. Wait, there. Also featuring Madame Lesardo, the Lady of the Night. Harry. 1926. Did he die here? What do you think? Born in 1874 in Budapest, Hungary, under the name of Erich Weiss, Houdini's family soon moved to Appleton, Wisconsin. From there, at the age of 12, Houdini ran away from home. By the age of 13, he had reunited with his family in New York City and begun performing magic card tricks under his original stage name, Eric the Great. In the course of his illustrious 33-year career, Houdini escaped from prison cells, handcuffs, leg irons, straitjackets, packing crates, milk cans, coffins, milk cans. What? And St. Louis tycoon J.J. Thompson's infamous watery grave. In addition to being the greatest escape artist of all time, Houdini was also a master of illusion. In 1918, at the Hippodrome in New York City, he made an elephant disappear on stage, and according to Houdini, the elephant, Jenny, weighed 10,000 pounds. His brilliant skills and ability to baffle and amaze an audience remained unsurpassed to this day. Impressive. Sagat. He looks like a Russian dude. Harry Houdini. The Royal Palladium, St. Louis, Missouri. Shelby and White. A cornucopia of humorous magical acts. Real life animals. Includes Madame Zooey and her dancing monkeys. The juggling Pekingese. Jan the singing Siamese cat. Ooh, I wanna see that. The Houdini transformation. Witness an astounding metamorphosis that dares to boggle the human mind. The Society of American Magicians would like to thank Harry Houdini for his great generosity and tireless devotion to promoting the craft of magic. As president of the Society for 10 years, Mr. Houdini brought worldwide recognition to the art and helped to foster the careers of countless aspiring magicians. We are honored to follow in his footsteps. Houdini cast spell on Palladium last night. The master of illusion and the undisputed king of handcuffs, Harry Houdini, performed at the Royal Palladium. If you didn't attend, you missed the Crackerjack show. The standing room only performance began with the uproarious comic stylings of comedian Slappy Henderson. While Slappy was taking jabs at the Coolidge administration, he was distracted by a portly theater patron who was late taking her seat in something. Even with such spectacle, it was the last illusion of the evening, the Houdini transformation, that simply brought the house down. The illusion began with 2 iron cages being lowered from the ceiling to the stage. Bess gracefully stepped into the first cage and got lifted 3 feet into the air. As stagehands covered her with a cage-length curtain, Harry Houdini stepped into the adjacent iron cage. While he was lifted up, Houdini transfixed us with a penetrating stare and began a countdown. At 3, his cage came to a halt 3 feet above the stage. At 2, a cage-length curtain quickly enveloped the magician, but it was not Houdini's voice who shouted 1 in less than a heartbeat. After it was dropped, the curtain was instantly lifted, revealing Bess Houdini standing where her husband had been but a moment ago. Oof. Okay, I think we... No, we did not make the round yet. Dizzy Noshun. Is that a real name? Rufus Brown. He looks high. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh. Coin. Okay. So we're gonna have to move this thing somehow. Let's take a look. Not here. Oh, those. Yeah, maybe... I don't know if I can move that. Apparently I can. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess now it's down. Oh, yeah, look at that. I think that means it's up. Let's snoop. Music is kind of interesting too. A little bit spooky, but like kind of fun. Jesus. So many places to go. Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up. Ha ha.
Ooh. What do I do? What do I do?
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
How? Wait, this one? Hell yeah.
Congratulations! You've beat the magician. Don't forget
Your
to
audience
collect
will be
your
dazzled.
winnings. Ha-ha.
Flash paper. Every magician keeps some handy. Directions. Slide the flash trigger ring through your middle finger. Use the flint wheel. You know what? Why am I even reading? I cannot read instructions. Oh, you're putting it on and then like click the button and you make fire with it? Can I play again?
Ladies and gentlemen, step
No. That's a no. Ooh. All the music, all the drama, all the laughs. Witness the wondrous spectacle that has all of New York abuzz. Is it just me or does that look like a door? Ooh. I wonder where we have this clue. We maybe have to do one. Okay. I did not expect that to work. Oh, thank God, I can just pop them in there. This has got to be here. Yep. There we go.
It looks like the gears are missing.
This is where this goes. Oh! Dear Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater is young, but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree, and my bank account is still recovering from the building's expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. However, this letter is an announcement of golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regrets. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I would like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theatre into your name. Just think of it. Together we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous. Certainly, a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize this as an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In so doing, you will also be agreeing to not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous! I am looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. He did sign, huh? I mean, like, reading through this, it sounds like this is what you would get in the mail, and it would be a scam letter, a scam email. Okay. Let's go back. Oh.
Any news?
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady? A big star like you must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email go through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record, any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Now he's kind of weird. Wait, was it? It wasn't. Oh, it was on the other side.
It's locked. It's locked.
Nope. That's all we have to. Any other doors that were locked that I'm not remembering? Tell
Nancy,
me.
what's the 411?
411.
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
No, actually, I fully agree with you.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right?
Fishy.
$10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
I think we're gonna need it for like something like this. But how do I fix you? I feel like I'm missing something, like some room. Someone to talk to, maybe, apart from the rude lady.
Hello?
Bess?
What did the police say?
According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Oh, come on, Bess. I need some help here.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
The detail is so intricate. You just don't see this kind of artistry in new theaters nowadays.
True, true. But there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one. And then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
She must have been so frustrated.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke. And then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life. But this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history. It's for justice.
Can't you get some justice now?
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
If I run across the name Louisa Falcone or anything else that might help, you'll be the first to know.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
I try to play it down.
Sure, Nancy. Oh, here we go. Take a look around there.
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
Oh my gosh.
I found the secret passageway all right, but no sign of Maya. I can't believe this is happening.
What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Thanks, but I already tried that. Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure?
I mean, I understand the police can't go chasing after every kid who gets lost at the mall, but this is different.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
How can you be sure?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing. Yeah, I think I remember hearing you practicing your MC voice now that you mention it.
I reckon if the kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, they must be keeping Maya somewhere in the building.
For some reason, he's like really, really sus to me.
Did I mention what the kidnapper said?
Oh, I think so. Or maybe Brady told me when I saw him in the hall. He seems eager to help.
Helpful suspects. What more could I ask for?
That's the spirit. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Time to start searching. Can you give me a map or some blueprints of this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Just something that I don't really like about him. Yet another sink that I can look at. Ugh. There's another phone. He had an opportunity to call. Some weird light bulb? What's that for? Oh. What is that? Cola. Clayton. Monitoring the film and the projector. Focus knob. Once the film is properly loaded, see page 77, adjust the focus knob to clarify the picture. Different film will come into focus at different points. While film is running, stay beside the projector and continue to monitor the following. The loops are correct, all rollers are rotating properly, the surface of the film is not being scratched or obstructed, the sprocket holes are not being strained or torn, the projector is not making any odd noises, the film is winding safely and smoothly onto the take-up rail. If the image on the screen begins to flicker or the sound becomes warped, or any of the above processes begin to fail, switch off the projector immediately. Never leave the projector running unattended. Cleaning and maintenance. Use a toothbrush to remove build-up dirt, and a paintbrush to remove dust from the film pathway. Apply methylated spirits to a soft cloth and use this to wipe the film path. During screenings, dust the film pathway with a clean paintbrush after each reel of film. Key. That I don't have.
There was a key here.
Indeed.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
No, but I want to.
Watch out there, Nancy. That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie. Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
Okay, there's like 2 things that we can do here, I guess. Not
Hey there, Nancy.
now.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
Gotta go now.
Atta girl.
As I was saying, I think he's a little sus. Just a little.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.J. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
J.J. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And J.J. didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, J.J. had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler J.J. right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
I'm working on a couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Correct.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Ooh, now I can snoop here.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Hell yeah. Banana. Need. Want. Right now. Had it. Human against... Sorry. It's a little bit on the nose there. Humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Ooh. Oh, where is it? Here. Nick Falcone. Fight the power, Falcone founder and president. As of today, Hadit has been instrumental in saving 133 theaters, and the organization boasts 37 chapters nationwide. But even as the movement continues to expand, the need for greater public participation has never been greater. Everyday theaters that have served generations of audiences are being bulldozed to make way for gigantic megaplexes and shopping malls. Kind of like funny coincidence that he's like fighting to save a bunch of theaters, and like his grandma is actually tied to this one specifically.
Nancy, it's Joseph.
Jesus.
Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Dude, don't do that.
Nancy, take a look at this.
There we go. Now we can call the police.
Where did you find it?
Brady found it.
This should be enough evidence to get the police over here, don't you think?
I should think so. Give the police a call. And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Oh, it's the police.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she
come
just
on.
tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddett is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddett is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator, and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada, yada, yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
I know she's like a detective, but like, why is everybody telling her so much tea? Literally.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy.
Dude.
Go get some sleep.
You're
I'll keep an
creepy.
eye on things till morning.
Okay. Immediately. What? Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Holy, what the? Is that a threat? That's not very subtle. Can I talk to you now?
Nancy Drew,
Finally.
Simone Mueller. Don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
So you heard about Maya?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I don't think we should get the press into this before the police have had a chance to investigate.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
I can't believe you. No girl wants to be kidnapped. ever.
I'm proposing a business alliance. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. We don't have to see eye to eye.
I like that answer.
I'd rather be crushed by an elevator.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
That little gray troll? What a good insult.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Jesus, Nancy is so sassy in this game. So sassy. She's the real bitch, though. Oh. Interesting. Even and in good repair. Last seen wearing jeans with embroidered cuffs and a black top with blue butterflies on it. Birthmark on right ankle. Last seen carrying a spiral reporter's notebook. Who put that there? How do you know what she was wearing? Maya, originally from River Heights, is a sophomore at Washington University and reporter for the school newspaper. She was at the Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. Oh, was it? If you have any information, contact one of the following. So she did, I think. Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie. Okay. How does she know that?
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
It is.
I'm afraid Maya's in real danger.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
Like I'm not scared enough? Like I don't know time is running out?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I could make an educated guess.
Are you thinking of a certain Hollywood agent we know?
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Guess that's why Nicholas got inspired to do this thing in the first place, this movement. Oops.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
I've got to think of a way to get this demolition stopped.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days. I mean, what's the rush?
According to Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
Harry Houdini must have been quite a character.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
No, but I highly doubt he was generous enough to give his half back to old J.J. Thompson.
That wouldn't have been an act of generosity anyway. It would have been a lapse in judgment.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
See what old Nicholas has to say about Sergeant Ramsey's comments.
Yeah, he needs to come back for this first.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
See what old Nicholas has to say about Sergeant Ramsey's comments.
Bye, Ned.
Keep me posted.
BS.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too.
Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
I'm just searching the theater, questioning suspects.
And?
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch.
Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
When I arrived at the theater this morning, someone had delivered a funeral wreath.
What?
Isn't that creepy?
You don't know who it was from?
It was from the kidnapper, I assume. The note said something like, "Wouldn't you rather stop the demolition than plan a funeral?"
Since when do kidnappers have the time to special order flower arrangements?
Apparently this kidnapper isn't afraid of the limelight.
Look at the bright side, Nancy. If you find out who sent that wreath, your case is as good as closed.
I met Nicholas Falcone, the leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye.
Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap that's just called soap.
Right. Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character.
That sounds noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible.
I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater, then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if J.J. left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
I mean, we did find the contracts.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Keep up the good work, detective.
Yeah, you're doing great.
So insightful. That was a lot of conversation right now. Interesting. I think maybe I need to talk to her, actually. To Simone. Felicia.
Nancy, what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
It doesn't sound like a kidnapping.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Hadit's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Yeah, he's definitely too obvious of a suspect for this.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
I don't like you.
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
That poster is just an advertisement for Brady.
Maya's on the poster. It says she's missing. So what's your issue? Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
Press conference?
I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
You saw the wreath? Where is it now?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
I don't like like her.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Maybe he's here now? That would be nice. There's a creek here too. Oops. No. Okay. Yeah, because that's gone now, the wreath. Brady is still nowhere to be seen.
Any signs of Maya?
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Nothing. I was hoping for some clues. Ugh. You probably also don't have.
I got the
anything to
number.
say. No, you
I
don't.
left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Wait. What number? Do I get it on the phone? Oh, there. Eustacia Andropov.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh,
The
Mrs.
accent.
Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat, Mr. Stupendous, not on his life.
Mr.
Losing
Stupendous.
that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacuzzi repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
What was that?
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. The balcony. It was the balcony.
What now?
Great job on the posters, too. You market yourself like a real pro.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
I guess I should have my eyes checked. I could have sworn that poster was all about you.
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
I'm not done with
Not
you.
now, Nancy.
Yeah.
On your stage name, I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Also, I think Samantha Quick sounds like a really bad stripper name.
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Mueller and Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all your
That's like them.
But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
It's from outside, I guess.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy. You're on fire.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
It's just a little cringe, that's all.
I called this conference specifically to let you know.
Is it? No.
You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage. And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig?
Did anyone hear a scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation of where the kidnapper's hiding her? Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Is it true you're offering a reward for the facts leading to Maya's return?
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes, is it true that that detective...
Oh, he's gone now again. I think I might be able to search her room now. Yes. Give me something spicy. Nothing really. Oh. Ooh. If you ain't Baroque, then take our tours. The hell? Baroque tours? What the hell? Oh, the chicken suit. Ah! Oh, it was in the basement. Why should take a picture of that? Oh. Okay. That's kind of hilarious. Why are you smiling like that? Come on, man. Oh. Can I steal your credit cards? Jake's Talent Farm. Actors. Actresses. Singers, dancers, you name it. We've got it. Mama's Centric's Wellness Garden. Specializing in aromatherapy and other holistic remedies. Aspect Ratio Studios. TV, film, new media. Shania Q. Ramos. Happy Spines. Ezekiel's Martini and Sushi Bar. Georgie Bear. Who the hell is that? Ginger's 24-hour flower. Oh, she did it. What a witch. Nothing tacky. Maybe this. Maybe not. Wait, We'll see if I'm missing anything. Actually, I think I might be able to open this
It's
one
locked.
now. Yes. Stage Technician's Guide. The Houdini transformation. Due to the restricted nature of the stage manipulation's usage, you will need Class 5 Technician status to perform this procedure. I've got a thing here. Some sort of code. 2. Be sure to control board power buttons activated. On the numbered keypad on the control board, enter the 6-digit security code for the Houdini transformation as listed on page 73. Press the left and right fader power buttons to bring power to the fader switches. Maneuvering the iron cages. When cued by the performers, lower the 2 iron cages to the stage floor by moving the left and right fader switches down to the lowest position. After the cages reach the stage floor, press the magnet button to attach the tunnel columns to the cage bottom. After both performers have entered the cages, move the fader switches up slightly to raise the cage 3 feet above the stage floor. The tunnel column will still be attached to the cage bottoms, although you will not see them. They are hidden by mirrors. See, this is the part that I remember. That's the trick. On your cue from the performers, press the trapdoor button to open the trapdoors. The lock button and other security measures. Important, you must press the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock all elements in place. Lock switch, okay. For security purposes, all stage elements and board controls will move to their original position if the lock button is not activated. The quick switch box, the performers in the cages will exchange places via the quick switch box under the stage. The trick chair, foot elevator, and tunnels. The third performer will exchange places with the fourth performer seated on the trick chair in the front row of the auditorium. To access the trick chair from the quick switch box, the third performer will have to use the tunnel system beneath the box. The tunnel system runs from the quick switch box to the magician's room and the trick chair. The third performer can access the trick chair via the foot elevator beneath the chair. Seamless transition from the fourth performer to the third will be achieved by using a large costume shell. The shell rests sturdily in the chair whether a performer is inside it or not. The magician's room. This room, located beneath the stage and beside the basement, is for magicians and related staff performers only. So there's more rooms. You are what you project. You are my oyster. Now open up and hand over the birds. Language of success. In the last chapter, we established one of life's great truths in the premise of this book. You are what you project. Another way of putting this is, what you project is who you are. As we saw in the cases of Lisa and Dwayne, a negative attitude is a poor foundation from which to win friends and influence people, because who wants to be around a grouch or do favors for a loser? No one. On the other hand, with a positive attitude, or what we call you're in the captain, the sky's the limit. The stories of Rick and Beatrice prove that if you command the world, you will soon find yourself basking in fame, fortune, and social popularity, standing at the helm of your own destiny. In this chapter, we'll learn how to speak the language of success, and that's not just verbal language, it's body language too. It's everything that you communicate to the world, so stand up straight, pull up your socks, and freshen that breath, because you, yes you, are going straight to the top. Yes. Before we get started, take a look at this chart to see whether you're speaking like the captain of your own destiny or the cabin boys. I eat my competitors for dinner. What if I lose my hair? I'll make boldness irresistible. Irresistible. Do you see how the cabin boy is ruled by fear and doubt, whereas the captain greets the world with his chest puffed out and his best foot forward? Isn't it time you grabbed your destiny by the arms and sailed it into the sunset? The choice is yours, but remember this. If you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Ready to transform your life? Read on. Whew. Come back here and swap this stack. You work for me, Captain Brady. He does not like Simone. Cool. What's your fashion sign? In a rut, want to change your life right this minute? Why not start by changing your outfit? The clothes you put on say a lot about your attitude, so why not put on success from head to toe? The key to enhanced self-presentation is in the stars. With the Astro Style Guide, you can invent a new image that is guaranteed to attract people and money. Keep reading. Ooh, Gemini. They're twins. You're witty, charming, clever, and sometimes mischievous. At times, you can be a bit of a double dealer. Some even call you two-faced. But let's think positive. It may be that you're just too dynamic to settle for simple. In order to keep things exciting, you may even enjoy leading a double life. This doesn't mean you're shallow, disloyal, and fickle as some people say. It just means you're curious and eager to try new things. Gemini style. You have a big new project coming up, Gemini. You'll want to project a new sense of adventure and daring, but at the same time, you'll need people to take you seriously. Consider the theme, and then accessorize. Wild, Wild West. Try alligator skin boots. Ugh. A shiny pair of spurs. And a turquoise studded belt buckle. What sort of fashion advice is that? Pirate of the High Seas. Try a ruffled shirt, an eye patch, gold hoop earrings, and a parrot. Gambling tycoon. Try a purple velvet hat. That's not a gambling tycoon. That is a... what do you call them? Pimp. Lucky dice cufflinks and a walking cane. That is a pimp, man. Some studious looking glasses and maybe a pipe to any of these styles. And people who know that you consider things carefully before you act. Ugh. Terrible fashion advice. This one's still weirding me out because it's like, why is there nothing there? Let me do a few phone calls.
Get smart, Nancy.
Never mind.
You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Up to the... film room we go. Camera room. Projector room, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Ah. He's not there. Herbert, Radut, and son. For a clean bed, a hot meal, and a place to hang your hat, you can always room with the Raduts. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema for some time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end and died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea that Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any leads. Your brother was cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due on his room. Please contact the county coroner's office if you would like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Best of luck, sincerely. Ew. I guess I can touch this thing now.
It's locked.
Is that the key?
It's locked.
It is not the key. Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Oh. Interesting. Is this maybe the code? No. Oh, it is. Wait, what opened? Something opened and I don't know what. It's not this stuff.
Something's missing here.
Oh, I can look at this now. Oh. Let's go out to the lobby. So, what the hell opens?
This must be where the threat came from. Okay, you rotten kidnapper.
I guess that's it. What opened? Oh. Oh, what? Oh god. Okay, wait. So oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. Let's try. Okay. Oh. All the way. Okay. I think I can. Oh, yeah, there we are. So, and then the cages, and then we do the magnets. And then we lift, and then the trapdoor. Seems to be working. Let's go. I wanna see this. Wow. Found a secret passage. Yet again. Oh.
Maya!
Oh. What is this room? We haven't seen that. And she's gone now too. There's nothing else. Okay. Alright. More secret passages. Oh. Interesting. Now that is kind of scary. That looks like a terrifying
Help! Is anybody
elevator.
out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this. Hurry.
Why hurry? WD-40. That's nice.
This should loosen things up.
Sure should. Interesting. Come down. There we go. Ooh. A guillotine. Ooh, the working one at that. Let's do this again. Oh, that's the room that we saw from there as well, huh?
Rubber is shockproof.
I am gonna remember that for later, Nancy. Thank you. Egg. It's interesting poster there. Ooh. There it is. Okay. And then
Her shoe. She was just here.
She had pizza. Can't complain. Ah. No, wait, that wasn't the pizza place that Simone had in her thingy, right? Oop. Magic secrets. The phantom message. Set a sharpened pencil and a small sheet of paper on your magician's stand and select a volunteer from the audience. After turning your back, ask the volunteer to write a message on the sheet of paper with a pencil. When she says that she is ready, you pick up the sheet of paper while making a point not to look at it. Crumple the paper into a ball and, to the amazement of the audience, make it explode into a ball of flame. You then produce a deck of cards from your pocket and set it on your magician's stand. The volunteer picks a random card from the deck. Explain to the volunteer that her written message has risen from the ashes and will make itself known. Take the sharpened pencil and begin to rub the face of the volunteer's card gently with the side of the pencil tip. Within seconds, words begin to appear on the card. It's the exact message the volunteer had written on the sheet of paper. The secret. This trick will utilize a few of the techniques and gimmicks that we have covered in previous chapters. First, as you place the pencil and paper on the stand secretly, have a playing card face up, hidden beneath the sheet of paper. As the volunteer writes her message on the paper, the pencil will leave an imprint of the message on the playing card. Note, be sure your pencil is sharp. After the volunteer is finished, lift up the paper and the card at the same time with your right hand while keeping the card hidden. Take the piece of paper with your left hand and secretly leave the card in your right hand using the palming technique from chapter 3. As you crumple the paper in your left hand, you will secretly be busy with your right hand. Secretly drop the real message into your left hand pocket with your left hand. Now in your right hand, ignite the flash paper with a spark from your flash paper trigger as you throw the wad of flash paper into the air. It will burst into a very quick and very bright ball of flame. Use flash paper only under the supervision of an adult. With your left hand, pull a deck of cards out of your inside jacket pocket and set them on your magician's stand. As you do this, slip your right hand into your right jacket pocket. Secretly remove the... Okay, Jesus, that's so much reading. Put the imprint card into the deck of cards. This can be achieved by using a card force. Okay, well... Okay, I don't know how many, like, how much of that we're gonna do. Tortellini. Okay, that's the hall here. And then we go out here. Let's see. Oh, of course it's locked here. Oop.
The gate is electrified.
So what's the code? Oh. Damn, I'm forgetting what the sequence is. It wasn't 4, was it? Oh, thank you. Jesus. Still have the gloves on.
Oh, Nancy! Hey!
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence? Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
He's weird. Why is he right there?
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Well, finally, police is doing something.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
I found Maya.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I'm sure. She was there, and now she's gone. Don't tell me you think I'm crazy, too.
But what do you mean gone? She left?
Well, she didn't just get up and walk away. Her legs were tied.
The kidnapper must have moved her.
I found a couple of pizza boxes down there, so at least I know she's not starving.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Thanks, Joseph. I am exhausted.
Okay, so that's day number 2 done, I guess. I mean, yeah. With the... Okay. That's a little bit extra. The St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya, a 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theater. This stunning development marks the first significant lead in the mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label Nguyen's disappearance a kidnapping, as there has been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. When a reporter for the university's Student Life newspaper was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, the police are unable to determine whether the caller was a male or female, but they were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by a fanatic's desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. The police now believes that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax. But now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
This is so discouraging.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Interesting. Wait. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wait. Hold on, let me take a look. Armstrong. My hard cash. Why though? This is the key thing, no? I think. Kind of looks like it, I think, but... Well, let's talk to our lovely agent first. And then to Brady, because he is a little suspicious.
How's progress? I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay?
I know
I'll give you her number.
I already have it.
I'm not stressed out. I'm livid. I went through your stuff and I know what you did.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
A little overboard? You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
Yeah, she's definitely still on it, because, like, the hell? Okay, let's talk to our boy, Brady. What do you have to say for yourself? Where are you? Not here. Of course you're not here. Jeez. Oh, but we have a bag. Ew.
Maya's notebook!
Oh. I knew he was suspicious. Any history of the RP do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Hit him with the evidence, demand an answer. Next project. Ever done anything he regrets to further his career? Oof, Maya. Pro gain, extra strength for men. Hair growth treatments. Jeez. Sunny boy. Sun-free tanning spray. Waterproof. Oh, a pencil. Is there anything else?
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Thanks, Brady, but I've got everything under control.
Just trying to help.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later?
Yes.
Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Maybe.
Okay, but where were you?
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Yeah. Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all. I just can't help thinking maybe they meant to kidnap me.
Sure.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
And he's gone again. He's... Oh. I don't think I'm gonna go that way. Do I have to? Okay.
Nickerson's Pizza Pies, what can I get you?
Well, hello there. I'd like a large pizza with a works.
Even anchovies, ma'am? I know you have issues with anchovies.
Extra anchovies.
Wow, Nancy. Things must be getting hairy if you're contemplating anchovies. What's up?
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
Maybe someone who wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
He was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus pocus.
Perhaps Mr. Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
I can't understand how the police could have received a ransom call from Granite City. And why would the kidnappers suddenly demand cash without even mentioning the demolition?
Your skepticism is probably right on, Nancy.
You think?
Sure, after all, Brady did spread those missing posters over half of Missouri. There are always a few jokers who try to jump on the bandwagon in situations like these.
It just makes me sick to think that anyone would try to profit from such a terrible situation.
It's a mixed-up world, Nancy.
I confronted Simone about the receipt for the funeral wreath, and she claimed she just needed something for a photo shoot. Would you buy that?
That's a tough one, Nancy. In Simone's world, where everything is a photo shoot, her excuse sounds just twisted enough to be true.
But on the other hand...
You know me too well, Nancy Drew. On the other hand, Simone's mind is just too devious and much too selfish to be believed.
I was backstage earlier, and I almost got hit by a falling stage light.
Not again, Nancy.
Yeah, who knew there were so many ways to get crushed in this life?
I'm glad you're okay. Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. There was no one around the stage, so I guess we could chalk it up to the crumbling theater. But why did it suddenly fall when I was right there?
You've got me there, Detective.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Maybe you should call the police and get the information straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold. Missing Persons, Ramsey here.
Sergeant Ramsey, what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, but I'm very upset. This is Nancy Drew. What do you mean there was no evidence?
I don't know what to tell you, Miss Drew.
You searched the magician's room under the stage? Did Joseph Hughes show you where it was?
He showed us all right. We searched the whole theater, but our efforts were totally inconclusive. Wherever your friend is, she's not in the theater.
She's in the theater. I know she is. The kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, so what better leverage than to hold her in the theater?
Actually, you might be interested to know that we've had about a half a dozen calls here since last night. People are reporting seeing Maya north of here. And then this ransom call came this morning from Granite City. You'll be glad to know we're following up on all these leads.
I don't believe it.
Miss Drew, I empathize. As a police officer, I know how emotional attachment to a case can cloud your judgment. Take it from me. It's time for you to let this one go and leave the case to the professionals. You're just not thinking clearly.
And you're not
sure,
doing
Sergeant
anything.
Ramsey. Thanks for the advice.
Goodbye, dear.
So not helpful.
Hello?
Hello?
I got it, George.
Is it Nancy?
I don't know yet. I'm busy talking to you. Will you hang up?
It's Nancy, all right.
I knew it.
Hey, you two.
I don't know, Bess. She sounds a little down in the dumps, doesn't she?
She sure does. What's going on, Nancy?
I just can't believe it. The evidence I found yesterday, the pizza boxes and Maya's shoe, when the police finally came to investigate, it was gone.
What? You're kidding.
And now the police really think I'm losing my marbles.
Joseph. He's the only one who knew about your discovery, isn't he?
Yeah, he said he'd show the police where to go. And wait a second. When I came up from the basement, I bumped into Brady wandering around backstage.
Interesting.
Yeah, he seemed surprised to see me.
What did you tell him?
I guess I did let on that I'd found some evidence.
Gee, Nancy. If you wanted the whole world to know, why didn't you just broadcast it on national television?
Please, George, I feel bad enough. Now it's the day of the demolition and I'm still clueless.
That's not true, Nancy. You've made significant progress.
Maybe you should focus on trying to stop the demolition. Aren't you expecting a package?
Yep. Indeed I am. If Sherman Trout really is a man of his word, that is.
She sounds better already, huh, George?
She's lucky we don't charge her for these calls. The detective support hotline could get awfully expensive.
True.
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
I came across this old book that explains how to do a bunch of magic tricks.
Cool. Like pulling a rabbit out of a hat?
Like sawing my cousin Bess in half?
Nothing quite that sensational, ladies. But I did learn how to use a pencil to reveal a secret message.
Ooh, that could come in handy.
How does it work?
Well, if someone writes something, let's say it's a secret code, on a piece of paper, and they press hard with a pen, it will make an impression on a blank piece of paper underneath.
Yeah?
Then the magician applies a pencil to the seemingly blank piece of paper. With careful shading, the pencil will reveal the shapes of the numbers or letters in the code. Presto! Do you see?
That's pretty cool.
I can only imagine what would happen if we applied the pencil to Bess. Just think of all the secret codes that would be revealed. Like Jacques, Rick, Brady.
Oh, George, I'm not as impressionable as you think.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name, but obviously they haven't figured out the first thing about who they're dealing with.
I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
There is a lot of weird people around, so... Nancy, please see me right away. Joseph? Oh, it is working now. Ooh. Oh, but I don't know what kind of key. Okay, I can discard it if I... Oh, I see, there's like different ones. Maybe upstairs? He's still not here.
It's locked. It's not working.
No shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I can use the pencil here. Yes. Discard this so that we can.
I need a coin.
No. You don't, you have a key. This. This. And this. Sivo. Alright, let's check if the key works. Yeah.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Oh noes. Where's this? Okay. Oh no.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Damn it, what am I supposed to do?
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Yeah, same, but what do you want me to do? Is there like... Can I hide? Yes.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Good search. Really, really good search. Well done. Why is it not working?
I should switch the power off.
I thought I changed it. I guess I didn't. Oh, come on.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Another secret passageway.
Projection room. Bird's eye, north wall. Hidden switch. So...
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph. But why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
He's out of it, man.
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
He just locks me in here. Great. Okay, so... supposed to be like a secret switch. I'm not sure where. Oh, it is that thing, okay. Oh.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Here.
It's locked.
Okay. Couldn't have made it worse. Jesus. Really? Oh no. Dear Hiram. The Festival of Illusions begins next week and every show is sold out. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist, I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place, but I'd like to wring the neck of the fellow who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here and I plan to sit on it until the festival is over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll all be settled. Thanks for your cooperation. Sincerely, JJ.
3 minutes till demolition.
Okay. Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, had signed over one half of the ownership in that property to Harry Houdini as reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave, and whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquaintance of Louise Falcone of St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all of the ornamental plasterwork inside the theater, and whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the actions of Mr. Thompson in failing to deliver payment or credit Madame Falcone in any way for her work constitute fraudulent and immoral actions, and whereas Mr. Houdini is of the utmost and honest character, therefore be it resolved by the three parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater vested in Mr. Houdini's interests be transferred to Madame Louisa Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services to Mr. J.J. Thompson. But she didn't sign it. Guess we'll have to try all of the keys. Jesus.
It's locked.
Okay. I did not know I can just take all of them. Come on.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. This one's useless. Come on, come on!
Oh, God.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I can't believe this.
There we go. Oh, I have a timer here. I didn't even realize that. Ugh, hammer.
10,
No,
9,
no, no.
8,
No.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
2, 1.
Oh, this is useless.
Uh-oh. Ah! That is terrifying. Jeez, okay. Oh, really? Now I have to do the whole thing again? Okay, at least I have time now. Shucks. Which one was it? One of the red ones, no? I think. Oh! First try. Sounded like something fell. Okay, we have a hammer. We have Yeah, no.
Oh. Not so fast, Detective.
This is useless. Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
You'll have to.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
This is useless.
This.
Ah! That light!
I'm just like, I gotta use this fucking hammer somehow.
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Fun. What a game. Got a little bit stuck there. Here and there, it wasn't like... There was some flow to it, but there were also a few moments where it wasn't like super obvious that you had to do it exactly that way. You know, like when you suddenly talk to Nicholas or whatever, and then like something unlocks so you can progress. Interesting. Like from the flow, from the entire gameplay, I like the Royal Tower a tiny bit more. This one's interesting. It's kind of funny. Bada bing, bada boom productions. That's so fitting. We don't get any achievements. That's a bummer. I guess we'll get it in the later games. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye! Why is there popcorn everywhere? Is there really nobody cleaning this place? No wonder it's being demolished. Stupendous!